Hi everyone, my name is Gary and today I'm going to show you the difference between the standard bitrate and the high bitrate for your GoPro Hero 10. Hopefully it'll help you decide, if you want to go for that really high bitrate, or maybe you'll just be happy enough to stick with the standard bitrate when shooting with your GoPro. This will give you a nice side-by-side comparison so you can really see the difference between the standard bitrate and the high bitrate, and that in turn should hopefully help you make a decision on which bitrate option is best for you. I do have another bitrate option movie which is basically for the Hero 8 Black, and that should be a little card, should pop up on the left hand side here. So yeah, if you're interested in the Hero 8 Black bitrate comparison, then check out that movie, but if it's just the Hero 10 you're interested in, then stick with this movie. So what did I do? Well, for this movie I kept it super simple, just went out and about 3 or 4 different locations. Unfortunately it's a bit of a kind of gloomy weather at the moment, so we didn't particularly have a bright, sunny, vibrant day, which the GoPro loves. But yeah, same different settings, and in each setting we did 2 recordings in the same location. One with standard, one with high. Kept everything else the same, everything was recorded in 4K, the EV balance, everything is the same, and I will put all of the settings in the show description below, so check those out if you want to kind of recreate those settings for yourself. But I think, my goodness, I don't think we need to chat on anymore. That's about it. Let's get straight into the footage. Okie doke, right, I hope that helps. And as you can see, at a glance, I've got to be honest, there's not a lot of difference between the 2 bitrates. Now that could be to do with the weather conditions. Like I said earlier, it wasn't a particularly sunny day. Maybe on a more vibrant day you could pick out the differences, but yeah, just side by side, and especially if you are uploading your content to YouTube, if that is the end use of all of your footage, is to, like I said, to upload to YouTube, then there is a strong argument just for using standard. Personally, although I've just said I'll be using standard, there's a strong argument for using standard. I think I probably would stay with high bitrate. So luckily, yeah, my PC, my storage capacity and the software I use are all capable of coping with the high bitrate. The only way I wouldn't use the high bitrate is if my setup just couldn't cope with those files, and that was my own experience, to be honest. When I first started putting content onto YouTube, I bought myself the GoPro Hero 8. I went out for some runs, filmed everything in 4K, came back, tried to edit it, and although my software and my PC at the time weren't rubbish, they were relatively powerful, not powerful enough to make the workflow acceptable. It was taking so long to edit, the software would crash, and then when it would come to rendering that file, the project, it would take ages and it just wasn't practical. So yeah, I was super fortunate. I upgraded and now the workflow and the rendering time and everything is acceptable. But if that isn't possible for you guys, then yeah, I'd have to say stick with the standard. It's perfectly fine, and especially if the end product is just for YouTube. Fingers crossed that helps with the decision. If it did, then please like, share and subscribe. Also, I'm really curious to know what bitrate you are using, and every day is a school day for me, and I'd love to know what settings you're using with your GoPro. I constantly struggle with low light recording. I think everybody with the GoPro does. It's a wonderful camera, but when it's not great quality light, you all know the footage isn't particularly good. So yeah, share in the comments below. I'd really appreciate that. And I think that's about all I need to say. You take care, everybody. See you all soon.